Okay, I will record our video. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to IELTS speaking test. I will share the screen. Okay, could you see clearly on the screen? You can see the text on the screen. Có nhìn thấy bài speaking ở trên màn hình chưa?
Rồi ạ.
Okay. So, before we start our speaking test, I will introduce to you the test. In speaking test, we will have three parts. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. And in each part, I will give you some questions and you will step by step answer me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we move to part 1. Before we start part 1, I will ask some questions about your information about yourself. Okay. What's your name? What is your full name?
My name is Lã Mai Anh.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Which school do you study at?
I study at Trực Ninh B.
Trực Ninh B High School, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how about your family? How many people are there in your family?
In my family, um, uh, my family include father, mother, um, younger brother, younger sister, and I.
Okay, and me, right? So there are 5 people in your family, right? So in your family, you have 5 people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That is some information about yourself. Now we move to the topic in part 1. In part 1, the topic is collecting things. Collecting things. Okay, the first question. Do you collect things? For example,
Uh,
stamps or toys, etc.
I collect your book
Hmm.
and and uh, uh, toys.
Hmm. Okay. The next question. Are there any things you keep from childhood?
Yeah.
For example,
Um,
you can name them. You can name them. What are they?
uh, they are a doll.
Hmm. A doll. Yeah. Okay. The next question for you. Would you keep old things for a long time and why? Would you keep old things for a long time and why? It's a little hard. Would you keep old things for a long time? Yes or no?
No.
No. Why? Why don't you keep them for a long time?
Because um uh, because I because I'm not a keeper.
Mhm. Okay. So the last question for you. Where do you usually keep things you need? Where do you usually keep things you need?
Um, in my bed,
Where?
in my bedroom.
Yeah, in your bedroom. Okay. Okay. And do you share the things you keep with your friends?
No.
Okay. So that is the end of IELTS speaking test part one. Now we move to part two. In part two, I will continue to give you more topic. And the topic in part two today is describe a party that you enjoyed. There are 5 tips for you. You can use 5 tips to make your presentation. You will have 1 minute to prepare for your presentation and 2 minutes to prepare to present. Okay? Con sẽ có
Yeah.
1 phút để con chuẩn bị từ những cái dữ liệu ở đây, 5 cái ví dụ, 5 cái gợi ý để con viết thành một bài hoàn chỉnh giống kiểu học viện tiếng Anh ấy, hiểu không? Sau đó con sẽ có 2 phút để nói, tức là 1 phút chuẩn bị và 2 phút nói. Bây giờ 1 phút để bắt đầu nhá. Con lấy nháp ra.
Um,
Okay, now it's time for you to describe a party that you enjoyed. Let's start.
I like my birthday party. It is held on September 29 in my home. I invite friends to attend and my family in the party. We play games and sing K-pop music. I like the party because it is the day I was born.
Anything else?
Hết rồi.
That's it. A little short. Okay, no problem. Okay, now we move to part three. In part three, I will continue to give you more questions about the topic that you have in part two, and you will give me some comments or discussion, and try to answer as many questions as possible. Okay. Trong cái phần số 3 này
Yeah.
thì thầy sẽ tiếp tục đưa ra một số câu hỏi liên quan đến cái topic ở phần 2. Trong phần này thì nó là cái quan điểm cá nhân thôi, nó không có đúng sai, có thể là mình đưa ra một cái ý kiến của mình. Đấy, có cái nó liên quan trực tiếp đến cái bài con nói, mà có nhiều thông tin nó chỉ liên quan đến cái đề tài này thôi, chứ nó không phải liên quan đến cái nội dung con vừa nói đâu, mà nó là đề tài thôi. Okay, so the first question in part 3. Why do people like parties? In your opinion?
Uh, maybe it is important day for people.
Okay. The next question. Why do some people not like going to parties?
Mm, because it's very noise. and uh, and crowd.
Okay. The next question. Do you think music and dancing are a must at a party?
Yes.
Okay. You can explain why.
Um, mm, because mm, it make uh, the party mm,
Okay.
it make the party um, lively.
Okay. The next question. What would you do if you were disturbed by a neighbor's party? You know disturb?
No.
No. Disturb means you interrupt or pause something or bother somebody. Okay. Tức là làm phiền hoặc là làm gián đoạn một cái gì đó. Con sẽ làm gì nếu mà con bị làm phiền bởi cái bữa tiệc của người hàng xóm?
Um,
What do you do? What would you do if
uh,
you were disturbed by a neighbor's party?
I will I will go there to play with them.
Okay. So the last question, what are the differences between holding a party at home and in a public place?
Um, Holding a party at home um, is mm, mm, is not crowded, and in public place is is very unhappy and crowded.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you so much for joining the test today. That is the end of our speaking test. I will give you the result on tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.